President Trump claimed that the preemptive pardons granted by former President Joe Biden to members of the House Select Committee investigating the January 6 Capitol attack are void and vacant because they were allegedly signed using an autopen. However, the Justice Department ruled 2 decades ago that a president can legally use an autopen to sign legislation, and the Constitution places few restrictions on the presidential pardon power. In a late-night post on Truth Social, Trump alleged, without evidence, that Biden did not personally sign the pardons issued to Select Committee members, staff, and officers from the Metropolitan Police Department and Capitol Police who testified. Biden had granted full and unconditional pardons on January 19, a day before leaving office, also extending clemency to Dr. Anthony Fauci, retired General Mark Milley, and several Biden family members. Trump declared these pardons invalid, insisting that those involved should be subject to investigation. The pardons were reportedly issued in response to Trump's campaign threats to prosecute committee members if re-elected. He accused them of destroying evidence and committing crimes during their probe. Previously, he had claimed that all committee members should be jailed and accused former Republican Representative Liz Cheney of treason. The autopen, a device patented in the early 1800s and historically used by multiple presidents, has been a legal means of signing documents for decades. President Obama notably used it to sign an extension of the Patriot Act while overseas in 2011. In 2005, the Justice Department determined that a president does not need to physically sign legislation for it to be valid. Furthermore, a 2024 ruling from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit confirmed that presidential pardons do not require written documentation to be legally binding. The ruling referenced a case involving James Rosemond, a convicted drug trafficker, who claimed that Trump verbally commuted his sentence in 2020. However, because no written clemency warrant existed, the commutation was never processed. The decision reaffirmed that while a written document is typically used to verify a pardon, it is not a constitutional requirement. Trump's latest claims suggest he may pursue investigations into those involved with the January 6 committee, despite legal precedents upholding Biden's authority to issue the pardons. Like, share, and subscribe to Daily Times for more news updates.